Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the What I Bought on Amazon series for the month of February 2021. So stay tuned to see everything I purchased, how much I spent, and if I did better this month than I did last month. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like it. Okay, so I am continuing the What I Bought on Amazon series, mostly for my own accountability. I don't actually get a ton of views on these videos, and that's okay. I really, every time I go to purchase something on Amazon now, I think, okay, I'm gonna have to like tell people that I bought this. And so, so it really does make me think, and I'm very thankful that I started this series because I'm trying to be more intentional in 2021 with what I purchased. That was part of like my goal setting, resolutions, whatever, for the year of 2021. I haven't hit all my goals for 2021. I still struggle with the working out 3 to 5 times a week, and I struggle with not drinking Diet Dr. Pepper when I'm out to eat. There have been some like life events that have gone on that made things a little more stressful, and I've learned some things about myself. And one thing that I learned is that when things go sideways, or when I'm feeling stressed and anxious, which, let's be honest, I feel anxious about most things all the time. I've learned to cope a little bit better as I get older, but one of the things that I kind of like tend to lean on is that like retail therapy. And where's the easiest place to get retail therapy? Amazon. So this series has been really helpful to me. I hope that you guys enjoy at least seeing the things that I purchased, that other people purchase some silly things. I have gotten really good at returning. So one thing is, if I don't like it, if I don't love it, if it's not something I'm actually going to utilize, I send it back. So this month I feel like quite a few returns, and I'm going to share everything with you guys, and then give you the total amount that I spent at the end of this video. So starting on February 1st, I actually purchased this PopSockets Pop Power Home wireless charger for phones and tablets. It was $43.29, and I will say that is $43.29 that was really well spent. I have a pop socket on the back of my phone. I can't show you because it's what I'm filming on. And to do wireless charging, I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and to do wireless charging with a pop socket on the back is nearly impossible to impossible. So when I saw this, I thought, okay, this is going to be great, because there's so many times that I'm sitting in my chair downstairs and I go to charge my phone and I can't. So I have to take it out of the case. And what's the point of having a case on it if I have to constantly take it out? Not to mention, every time I take it out, I'm so afraid I'm just going to drop it and break it, and that's not good. So that one was great, and I kept it. I purchased on February 3rd, so the 2 days later, I purchased 2 things. One was the Copper Cow Coffee Vietnamese pour-over coffee, and that's something that Tabby Violet actually talked about in her channel, and I was like, that looks great. I love that kind of coffee. It would be great to have it at the house. So I got those, and those were, it doesn't say exactly how much those were. Let me see. Those were, it was a 5-pack, $14.99. The other thing that I ordered in that same order was Pito's Classic Onion. They're pea-based snacks. They're really great for being on Weight Watchers. So that total was $36.03. The next thing I ordered was, actually, I've been having some like thumb issues, like some pain here and sometimes some pain right here in my wrist. I actually don't think that it's carpal tunnel. I just think that it was due to overuse. So I ordered these thumb stabilizer support brace. They're actually like, this one was just actual brace, so it actually set like this around the wrist and up the thumb. I hated the way it fit. It was $13.99. I sent it back. It didn't, like, it was like the thumb piece was too long, and so when I would wrap it, it just didn't wrap right, and it didn't sit right, and it just looked funny, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it felt, so that went back. And then I ordered these other, these were $19.97. It was a 4-pack of waterproof support braces, soft waterproof relief pain, specifically says carpal tunnel, arthritis thumb, fits both hands, blah, blah, blah. And those were $19.97, and those actually didn't come. And so I went on to order another carpal tunnel wrist brace that was $17.95. It was a 2-set, and it was an adjustable wrist strap. And again, like the thumb was it just didn't fit right. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it didn't give me the support I think that I was looking for. My chiropractor mentioned like wearing them at night to sleep in just to stabilize the thumbs, and I still need to find one. So I returned those. So while I was still waiting for that other 4-pack of support braces, I ordered another pack to see if they would get to me faster. The first ones were black. These were like a pinkish nude color, and they were $19.97 as well. And these like pink ones ended up getting to me before the black ones. Regardless, I ended up returning both. They were so tight the way they fit that I felt like my circulation was cutting off. So I'd actually have to remove the thumb piece to let it like breathe. And that just totally doesn't make sense. I need it to help stabilize my thumb. So I tried them around the house one time, the black ones. And once I got them both in, I just returned them both. So like I told you guys last month, I did a lot of returning this month, and I am just trying to kind of blow through that, not spend too much time on it, but show you like I did return quite a few things. On February 8th, I placed an order. The total was $35.55, and it was another Vietnamese pour over coffee set. So it was a 5-pack. And then it was these resistant bands, a set for legs and butt. It is a 3-pack non-slip thick exercise bands. I ordered them, and it was funny because one of my clients, Stacy, hey Stacy, she and I were talking, and I was like, yeah, I think she said she had just ordered them. I was like, oh my gosh, so did I. And it ended up we had ordered like the same ones without even knowing.
Yeah, so we're basically the same person.
So those are actually currently unavailable right this second, but I will link them and link some similar ones. It didn't say how much those were, but that coffee was $14.99, I believe. So those were probably like $20-ish because the total was $35.55. Another thing that I ordered and canceled was the Fiber One 70-calorie bar brownies chocolate fudge 12 count. It was a pack of 4, so it was 4 times 12. And that's because like my husband really likes them as well. He'll like crumble them and put them in a pudding cup for a good snack. I just like the taste of them, but I usually buy them at the grocery store, and I couldn't find them, just the like 6-pack of them. And so I couldn't find those. So I was like, well, they're online. So I ordered them. Those were $28.53. I ended up canceling them because of the snow and ice storm we had, like nothing was getting delivered. And I had gone to the grocery store, and they had them the next time I went. So I purchased them there, and then I canceled those. So again, we'll consider that like a return. And then I ordered for the dogs, February 13th, their greenies and their joint treats, which you guys have seen. I've ordered them before. I think the last time I ordered them was January. So they last me about a month and a half, 2 months. And that total was $119.21. I did keep both of those because they're for good dogs, and I have good dogs. And then I purchased a Breville JE98XL Juice Fountain Plus Centrifugal Juicer. So it's a juicer, and it was $162.32. Again, I placed this order, and it didn't come. Because of the snow ice storm that we had here in Texas, it didn't come. And so I was like, okay. But the problem with it was it showed it was delayed, but it didn't say like when it was going to be delivered. It ended up being like 2 weeks late. So eventually I canceled that one. Actually, I replaced the order later while that one was still like showing where it was. I'd already contacted Amazon, and they said, well, we can't cancel it. We'll try, but no promises. I was like, whatever. So I placed a second order. And then I saw that, I think it was a day like after I placed the second order, and it said that was going to be coming on that next Saturday. And this was like a Monday. I was like, okay, well, I can wait. And then I went and looked at Bed Bath & Beyond, and they had it in stock at the closest store to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cancel that second one that I purchased, and I'm going to go over there and purchase it there. And then if this first one comes, because they didn't get it canceled, I know this is very confusing, I will just return it and get the money back. And that's what I ended up doing. So I actually returned that one. But I did get one from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I will say I absolutely love it. I had the KitchenAid juicer attachment. It just wasn't... it wasn't able to handle the ginger and turmeric root that I was using for my immunity shots. And it was just, I think it was better for like soft fruits and soft vegetables and that kind of stuff. Nothing real hard. And seeing as that's what I use it for like the most, I actually gave that one to my sister, the KitchenAid juicer I gave to her. And then let's see, February 14th, I ordered, because I got this juicer, I got a complete juicing book. It's all these recipes. And then I got these 20-ounce glass water bottles with a they're reusable drinking bottles with stainless steel lid and silicone sleeves. So they actually have like silicone sleeves connected around them, and they have 6 different colors, which is great. So I got 2 packs of those. The total of the juicing book and the bottles was $68.59. I've thought about returning, because I got 2 sets of 6. I've thought about returning one of the sets. And I'm still kind of pondering that. So, but for now, we're going to include that in the price because I haven't returned them yet. And then I purchased these 12-piece volumizing hair root clip. I think I saw these on Instagram or Facebook in an ad, and I didn't want to purchase it through that company just because like returns can be so hard sometimes through that. So I actually found similar ones on Amazon, and I'm going to do a video to see if they actually work to give hair volume. I thought that would be a really fun one. And that is it. That's the last thing I purchased, and that was on February 17th. So that was it. I think I did pretty good. So let me total up everything that I purchased and kept. We just won't even include the returns because there were too many of them this month, and I'll tell you the total I spent on Amazon. Okay, so my total for February 2021 was $316.73. My total for January 2021 was $328.19. So we'll call it saved. My husband would disagree with that terminology. But I decreased what I spent by $11.46. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I decreased from December to January, I decreased it by like less than $5. So each month that I'm spending a little bit less, I'm saving that money. Going into March, my goal is to spend less than $200 on Amazon. That's going to be hard, but that's my goal. So we will check back in next month to see how I did for March. I was thinking today when I decided this, I was like, I should really have done this in February since it's a little bit shorter of a month. But partly what that's going to do is help me like really, really think about what I'm purchasing. But aside from that as well, I think it will actually help me tremendously to maybe go to stores more. And if that means that if I like really, really want something, I will have to get my rear end up and go. So that just makes you think about it. I will say that the bag that I purchased on Amazon last month, I ended up returning. So I actually I took that out of the amount that I spent in January because that came out of my luxury budget. But I did get that money back. I actually just took it today and I received that money back. So it was like roughly $103 back to me. So it goes back into my luxury account. And then really the only reason that bag was super great, really the only reason is the more I thought about it, the more I thought I'm just not going to carry it. It's going to end up sitting in the dust bag on my shelf back here, and I'm just not going to carry it. And then I'm going to kick myself because I could have had that $100 to go towards a different luxury purchase. So I returned it. No regrets. And I'll just put it towards whatever luxury purchase I'm gonna have next. So thank you guys for joining me on the What I Bought on Amazon series that I'm doing. If you purchased something this month on Amazon that you were not planning on purchasing, but you did and you love it, go ahead and comment it down below. I'd be interested to see what you guys spend your money on. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. Let's be honest, anxiety is like almost all the time. So going into March, my like luxury budget, my total would be $320, and that's my own fault. Thank you guys for joining me on the What I Bought on Amazon challenge.